Welcome back to the Coruscant Nights podcast. Thanks for joining us. I'm Cooper. This is Jack. And today we're going to do some blind ranking of some Star Wars things. We've each got lists, and I'm sure you've seen these videos on TikTok, Instagram Reels, all the sorts. Very popular at the moment, and it's been very popular for a while, so we thought we'd jump on the bandwagon, the trend, and do it in a relatable way with Star Wars. So, Jack, I think I'm going to start.
Yes, I'm ready.
And I'm going to start just generally. We're going to go characters. So I want you to rank these 5 characters without knowing which one comes next, all right?
I'm prepared. I'm ready.
Okay, all right. Number 1, or the first one.
Yeah.
Han Solo.
Oh, that's already coming out with a banger. I don't want to be too... I'm going to say 3.
3, okay, all right.
Middle ground, yeah.
Poe Dameron.
Okay, this is getting tricky. 4.
Okay, all right. Kanan Jarrus. Kanan.
2.
Oh. Grand Admiral Thrawn.
Oh, who's going to... This is either going to be like the worst list ever. Okay, I'm going to go number 1. Oh, God, who's last?
I think that's a good decision. Rey.
Yes! I thought you would do this. I knew it. I was like, you added Poe in there. I had to believe that you would have Rey in there.
So your list was Thrawn, Kanan, Han, Poe, Rey.
That's actually perfect.
That would probably be... Well, that wouldn't be my
yours,
list, but yeah.
You know that for me, that you would have very guessed that's how
I would have suggested that would be your list. Yeah. All right.
That's great.
Your turn.
Okay, so I've gone a bit more general again, but also weird. Planets.
Okay.
Planets. So I try to pick ones that are known, not just like random ones that we see like in one shot of a game or something. That'd be a bit unfair.
So I've got a question already.
Yes.
So in terms of planets, are we talking about the whole planet, or is looking at specific areas? Like, do we look at Tatooine?
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, Tatooine's a bad example. Do we?
You're talking about like the actual like
the distinctive area in the planet?
I was gonna say like So I'll tell you the first one.
Yeah.
And then I'll tell you what I mean by So Coruscant, for example, right?
Oh.
See, it's like I'm trying to do locations.
Okay.
But like they're locations within it, but they're not just the planet. Because if you thought about the planet in general, sometimes you'd be like, oh, but
the only thing
to see that.
The only thing with Coruscant, like, obviously, it's pretty much all the same, the whole planet round. It's just the only... I feel like the only distinctive part of Coruscant would be the Jedi Temple.
True, but we also got the underground stuff too and everything.
Good point.
It's more when I say the thing where... Okay, just to make it interesting, actually. Out of all these places here that I've chosen, where would you most want to live in kind of the order of it? Let's do that.
Okay,
so that kind of gives you a vibe of Coruscant City vibe. Or,
okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So
Coruscant. I typically prefer hustle bustle cities to rural areas.
So you're gonna.
So I'm gonna put it as 1.
Number one. Okay.
Number 1.
All right. My next one's Camino. So I'm very stormy water.
Yeah, stormy and easy to fall off the edge.
Probably
and
drown.
You'd get sick of seeing the same faces every day. I'm gonna go 4.
Okay. Yavin.
Okay, nice,
Forest
lush,
King?
but that's more rurally.
Yes, regional Victoria. Yeah.
So I'm gonna say 3.
3. Okay,
Yeah,
so we've got
I'm
1,
gonna
3, 4. We've got 2 and last.
2 and 5.
Mustafa.
5. Absolutely, that's an easy call.
But let me just tell you.
What
are you gonna luscious warmth, and you don't ever need to turn on the heater because you got a heater. You just need good aircon. So that's one thing you gotta not ever worry about during the winter seasons. Also, we also saw in the sequels that it's now not even lava.
That's true, but it'd still be bloody hot.
And then this one is probably the most is an interesting one. I think it's got a bit of everything. Corellia.
Yeah,
yes.
Well, I have to go 2,
but I think that's not bad because we don't really see any nature stuff. It's a lot more industrial.
Nah, I feel like it's a bit dirtier than
industrial and then dirty. I probably would have it at if I did it, I probably would have it I probably prefer Camino, to be honest.
Okay, all right,
because
that's fair.
The rain. I just like water. But yeah, that's
I'm happy with my list. I think Coruscant, Corellia, Yavin,
Kamino.
Mustafa.
Mustafa.
Yeah, I'm happy with
I
that.
think Mustafa, you definitely got
Yeah, no, Mustafa. See, I feel like it would be a different list if we were ranking it based off of
of just like
how much I like them.
from within when we saw the properties, like,
Yeah.
you know, you relate Mustafa to obviously the Anakin
Yeah.
and
Yeah, of
Obi-Wan
course.
stuff. That's why I did Living, because, you know,
Yeah,
people
no.
like to always
And
say, where
that
would
was,
you imagine them?
that was easier to relate to, I
Yeah,
suppose.
yeah.
Okay, all right. My next one for you. We're gonna do movies.
This is gonna be so sad if I get this wrong.
This is gonna be interesting for you. All right.
Oh,
So
no.
first movie is Solo: A Star Wars Story. Where are we
Okay.
ranking that?
Okay, so depends on well, I'm assuming you guys know I don't know what's on his list,
Of
but
course.
I really like this movie, so I'm gonna put it as a 3.
Okay. All right. Number 3.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we putting Attack of the Clones?
This list is going to be completely ruined if the rest of these are sequel movies. So, it's going to be a 4 or it's going to be a 2, and I don't know which. I'm going to say 2.
Wow. Okay. All right. Next movie, Rogue One: A Star Wars Story.
1.
Oh my god. The Force Awakens. I mean, you've only got 2 slots.
Since
left,
you
but-
said, "Oh my god," I'm going to assume that Revenge of the Sith is going to be last year, so I might just put that at 5. And
Force Awakens.
Yeah.
Last movie, which is going at 4, The Last Jedi.
Damn, I probably
Wow.
prefer to switch them around a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
But to be fair, though,
That
Yeah,
attack,
no, I'm happy,
That,
I'm
that
happy.
Attack of the Clones call was huge.
yeah, I'm happy. I'm
My
happy with that.
goodness.
I might say for this is interesting because I think Solo probably is more enjoyable to rewatch, for my opinion, because you can look at it as not a Star Wars film too,
That's
but
true.
the main characters in Attack of the Clones of Anakin, you can't. Like, that's probably why. So I probably still would keep it, but those two would probably be a possible one. But definitely Last Jedi and Force Awakens
Yeah.
would be switched.
Yeah.
Okay, so next up for you, Cooper, I've done TV shows, but since a lot of these shows, some of these shows for the Star Wars community or you know, lifetime are not
Mhm.
finished yet.
Mhm.
So I've picked some particular seasons. So keep that in mind.
Mhm.
When I say a TV show, it could also be the seasons.
Okay. All right.
So don't think of the show as a whole. Think
No,
of just
alright,
that
yep.
particular season.
That particular season. All right.
Ahsoka season 1.
Oh.
Here we go.
You started off like right
yeah,
there.
no, right there.
Ahsoka season 1 is the most average, medium, put it right in the middle
Yep.
sort of show.
So you're gonna put it at 3?
But I don't know. I'm going to go 4 because I feel like you probably put... I highly doubt you've done like Resistance or anything.
I haven't done Resistance because neither of us has actually been
Okay,
bothered
alright.
to watch it. So
Yeah,
Resistance
so
is not
I feel
on.
like you probably got... I feel like there's more good Star Wars TV shows and seasons
You're
than
not
bad.
wrong.
So I'm going
You're
to
not
put
wrong.
Ahsoka at 4.
You're not wrong there. Rebels season 4.
3. I'm happy
Okay.
putting it at 3.
Yeah,
I thought
yeah.
season 4 was probably my second favourite season
Yeah.
behind season 2.
I was
so,
trying to pick like a
yeah.
Rebels one, which might be a bit different.
Yeah, no. I like season 4.
Season 7 of Clone Wars.
Okay. All right. This is a bit divisive.
This is a great one. You can't tell me.
It is a good one,
Oh,
but
no.
the only thing is with season 7, obviously
There
when
was
we discussed our favorite not Bad Batch, sorry. When we discussed our favorite Clone Wars arcs, I think
yeah.
I mentioned as an honorable mention the Bad Batch arc at the start because
Mm.
I really liked
Yep.
seeing how Clone Force 99 was so different, and just worked alongside
Yeah.
the Jedi and the clones. I thought that was really cool.
Yep.
But then you get that middle arc.
The race and the Trace and Rafa one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I just... I can't get past that. And obviously we've got an amazing
But
arc
then that ending is probably
Yep. I'm going to go put it at 2 because I feel like there will be something better and there will be something horrible on this list still.
here's where it's gonna break you here.
Oh no.
Mandalorian season 3.
See, that's just
So now you don't know what's after it.
that's
It could-
just an easy call. I don't care what show is last. Nothing is worse to me than The Mandalorian season 3. So I'm going to go 5.
So this leaves you with your top one.
Yep. What is it?
You've done well, my friend. Andor season 1.
Let's go. Yes. Huge call.
Yeah, I was tempted to like put like some just absolute like the
Yeah.
worst like TV shows, but I was like, nah, that's unfair.
No, I'm happy with that.
That's a
Andor,
very good list.
Clone Wars, Rebels, Ahsoka, and then
I
garbage.
I probably would swap Ahsoka with Rebels just because I love live action
Yeah,
Ahsoka,
that's fair enough.
and I also like seeing Anakin back as in the Clone Wars. So that's probably the only redeeming factor.
Yeah. Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. My next list for you
Yes.
is ships in the Star Wars
Oh,
galaxy.
okay, test my memory now.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Okay. First ship, the First Order Dreadnought.
The
Do you
Dreadnought.
remember that
Yes,
one?
yes, yes.
It's the like really flat one.
Yep, I actually really like the sound of the Dreadnought
Yeah,
too.
same. It's a nice sound. I think my favorite First
It's the
Order
one that
ship.
Poe took out, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he did.
However, it was pretty useless in trying to take out Poe. Is this about like favorite look or
I
usability?
would go. Look, yeah.
Look, okay, so that changes a bit because if it was usability, I'll be like, well, that was didn't succeed very well.
It would be look or favoritism.
Yeah,
look or favoritism.
yeah.
It's up to you.
Subjective and for sure.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say 4.
Oh, okay. All right. Interesting. The Lat gunship.
Okay.
This is a good
Yeah,
one. This is a very good one.
This is one that has a lot of nostalgia with it.
Of course it does.
I'm gonna have to go 2.
Okay, 2.
Yeah, 2.
All right.
Yeah.
Next one, the Venator.
Yo, 1.
1.
One
yeah.
has to be
You
1.
have to
go
go
1. Yeah,
Have to go
that's even more nostalgia.
Yeah. All right. The next one, the Jedi Starfighter, the basic one,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
we're gonna put the hyperspace
With it.
hyperspace ring on it as well.
Okay, so that's usability is increased.
yeah, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I've only got last and third.
You've got
I've done first, second, and 4.
yeah, you have.
So I've got the middle. See, now this is rough because I don't think it's deserves. I don't know what was after it. I don't know if it deserves last, but I think 3 would be the perfect position for it, depending on this next one. But JK, it's third.
Third, okay, all right. Which I think this is gonna kill him. I was thinking about it, and I've put Slave One.
Yeah.
And I know Boba Fett is one of your favorite characters.
Yeah, that's not a good. I'm not happy with
So
that.
you would put that at 5.
It would be reversed. I'd
Yeah.
put that at 1. I'd put Dreadnought last.
Dreadnought last.
Move all of them down from where they are now.
So
Starfighter 4.
Okay.
Lat gunship, and then the Venator as 2, and then Slave 1 is number 1.
Okay.
Has to be. The Slave 1 is the most unique design.
It is.
Best sounds, and just
I feel like it's
function
almost,
probably not the best.
I was gonna say I feel like it's
a bit
impractical.
Impractical, but cool.
Yeah, I mean
The way that it just like rotates inside, and they're just and they're all just like still like sitting normally. You know what I mean?
Well,
Like remember how we
yeah.
saw it in Mandalorian was so cool.
It was cool, but just I don't. Obviously, we can get into a discussion about Star Wars ships sometime in the future.
Yeah.
But the thing with the Slave One or Boba Fett Starship, whatever it's called
they
now,
call it, yeah.
is you sit looking up when you are landed.
Landed, yes.
You have to land facing up. It's
But there might be
weird.
an interface where they can
like a
see
rocket
still
ship.
like.
Probably.
Well,
I remember in Attack of the Clones,
when he was
Boba's
like
peeking over the top.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, but if we ever talk about starships, we'd have to account for practicality, use of within whatever the media it is, and looks and sound. It'd probably be like
Well, Slave One would obviously win sound design.
I think it would win sound design. Use, I think it's still got like the gunfire and power on it is crazy.
Yeah, okay.
I think practicality
Yeah, that's fair.
is not very good.
Okay.
But yeah, it's very epic. So
All right.
okay, here we go. So this topic here, when making it, I actually wasn't too keen about it because when you think about it, if you're not including Legends a lot, there is. I'm going to be honest. I will give him a bit of a thing. There is one Legends character here, but Sith. So within the actual Star Wars franchise, there's not many. Even like Kylo Ren doesn't count as a Sith apparently. You know, because he's never got the title of a Sith Lord.
See, I would count him as a Sith.
See, but that's what I'm saying. The general people probably, you know,
Yeah.
like I could have had him in this list, but you know what I mean. Like a lot of these people don't have the title of a Sith Lord.
Okay.
But that's where it becomes a bit funky, right? And so my first one I'm going to put out here, Vader.
Okay.
Yeah, here we go. I started with probably the most notorious Star Wars character.
So Vader is obviously okay. So I'm gonna put Vader at 1, and in terms of Sith, because I feel like
Is he
he's
your
the most
favourite?
recognizable.
But is he your favorite? This is your list. Would there be any other Sith that I haven't even mentioned yet?
I really like Count Dooku.
Yeah.
I really like Count Dooku. I feel like Tales of the Jedi really... Obviously, that was his Jedi arc, but just his whole character development and how tragic of a character he is, I really enjoyed that. So
some might even not even count him as a pure Sith anyway too.
well,
that's the thing.
it.
Yeah.
But he did have a Darth. I feel like if you have a Darth, then you're
probably a Sith.
You're a Sith. So
yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna put Vader at 1.
Okay, that's good. A Sarge Ventress.
Same sort of deal as Dooku, because there's that Jedi element. She kind of goes Jedi Sith, and then kind of goes back to Jedi. Well,
and then now we haven't seen it yet, but she's kind of like a rogue.
Well, she got a yellow lightsaber, so I don't know.
Does that mean she's cleansed? Because Rey utilizes both? Yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say a Sarge Ventress is going to go at 5. I like a Sarge, but I'm just going to go 5 for a Sarge.
Okay. Savage Opress.
I thought this name might come up. Yeah. Same sort of thing. I feel like because not that he's a bad character, we just don't really get that much characterization of him.
But what we do get of him is, I love it.
Yeah, awesome.
I love it.
So I'm gonna go 4.
Okay, Darth Sidious.
I mean, I feel like there's only one right answer behind Darth Vader, so I'm gonna go number 2.
Just letting you know, guys, this list would not be the way I would go for it. And then our Legends character. So, which is bang smack middle, Darth Malgus.
Darth Malgus, yeah. Your list was similar to my one that I came up with.
Yes.
Yeah, I'd go 3. But I haven't seen enough or read enough about Malgus to know, fair. But I know he looks awesome.
Yeah, looks alone, he's probably number 1. But mine, for these characters in particular, just quickly, would be a Sarge with you, bottom. And then I'd probably go, it's going to be a hot take here, Sidious. Because I just think overall... Yes, he's iconic, but I don't really like him that much, to be honest.
Wait, who's your first one?
I haven't done first one yet.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going backwards.
Okay, all right.
So Sidious, I don't really like that much because he's just kind of... He's always... Like, I know he's a threat.
Yeah.
But we never got to... Like, we got to see a little bit of him in Clone Wars be like full-on, like, 1v2 kind of situation. But he doesn't really, like... I don't know. I feel like there's just all these Sith just would scare me more seeing them. You know what I mean? And then I'd probably have to go... Savage, Malgus, Vader.
Okay.
Yeah. So, similar, in a way. Similar.
Okay, nice. Vader first. Nice.
Still Vader first in that list. In that list, I have to, yeah. Out of everything, all the categories, characteristics, look, music.
Yeah, that's true. Everything, yeah. All right, I know you've got a Jedi one, and I want you to do your Jedi one, but I'm going to do my Jedi one.
Okay, interesting.
Okay. All right. Jedi. We'll go the same sort of thing, just who you like rather than,
everything
skill
else. That could be a bit more of a different one if you want to be more
just
specific.
Personal favorite.
Yeah.
Kit Fisto.
Okay, I'm gonna remove that one from mine. I'm gonna try and keep it different. I had Kit Fisto too, actually, because I think he's underrated character.
Yep. Doesn't say a word in the movies.
That's what I'm thinking. But yeah, I just love him. I have to go 3.
He's got a unique design. 3? Okay.
3.
All right. Coleman Trevor. Oh, he's taking another one off.
I had Coleman Trevor too. Why would we both think of Coleman?
Oh, God.
I love the Dinosaur Man. That's even worse. Nah, he's cool. He's a meme, in my opinion. I have to put him at 5.
Okay,
He's
all right.
so funny.
I hope you don't have this one, and I hope you remember who it is. We got Master Eth Koth.
Eth Koth.
The weirdest name ever.
Yep, I was thinking about putting him in too.
Yeah.
I like these little, like, what
Yeah.
species was he?
I don't know. Was he like? I thought he was Dathomirian.
A little, but he didn't have the colour. I don't know. 4.
Okay, that's fair.
I'm just saving these top
Coleman.
2.
Okay. Qui-Gon Jinn.
Okay, definitely 1 or 2, 100%.
Well, obviously, because you only got 1 or 2.
Yeah, but no, I'm saying like even without,
him,
he's 1 or 2.
Yep.
Now more just who's the last one. I might regret this. I'm going 2.
Mace Windu.
W. However, I have to remove him.
Oh wow! We had 3 of the same.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's crazy.
That's nuts.
I think I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah, Mace, Qui, Kit, Eth, Coleman.
Yeah, that's probably how I do it. Yeah, maybe Qui-Gon over Mace because we see even more of him in live action, even though he somehow dies in the first one. I feel like we get more action with Qui-Gon than we do with Mace for the whole trilogy of the prequels. So
that is true. Yep.
All
right, good.
I'm gonna actually do my Jedi. I had Jedi next, but I'm gonna think of another 3 characters like later on.
Yeah.
But I'll do the other one. So I'll do this one first.
Is this your last one?
This is my last one.
Well, your second to last.
Jedi will be now last.
Yep.
This one's I've named it lightsaber / weapon hilts.
Okay, yep.
Okay, so
Weapon hilts.
yeah.
Interesting.
So I'm gonna bring out the first one here.
Yep.
This is the reason for me saying weapon hilts. Dark saber.
Oh.
It's not a lightsaber, but it's still a
Right.
saber. I should have said saber hilts. There we go. Dark saber.
All right.
I've started big here.
It's a really unique design, although I feel like it would be
hilts.
really uncomfortable to hold because
It
it's
looks
kind of got weird
heavy,
grooves.
heavy a bit maybe too.
Heavy.
Because it's like.
Oh,
full-
are we looking at the hilts? Just the hilts?
I'm gonna say no blade.
Ah.
No, I know, because then the blade with the blade, I reckon it increases dramatically.
Yeah, and
because
the
it's such a
sound
cool
as well.
look.
The
Yep.
sound is awesome.
I'm gonna go hilts because I specifically said hilts. I didn't say just weapon.
I think it's damn it. I really.
But see, this is
Okay.
interesting.
I'm gonna go 3 because I can't put it any
3.
higher. Well, if I included the blade and the sound, and even I love the way the blade comes out at kind of a weird angle.
Yeah.
In comparison to
It's
the
a different
hilt.
style. Yeah.
Like it even overlaps the hilt. It's just
Mhm.
weird, but I love it. So without it, it's just
But
it's a cool hilt.
that's
It's
what I'm
a
saying.
really
The
cool
hilt is real slick. I love it.
But
Okay.
I have favorites, so I'm gonna put that at 3.
Ahsoka.
Which ones?
Let's say that's a good question.
That-
Well, her most iconic ones, I reckon, has to be the white ones.
You reckon the white
Because-
ones are most iconic?
In terms of hilt, I'm not talking about like.
Yeah.
I feel like it's the most unique hilt.
okay.
It's
Yep.
more her her
So
her hilt rather than Anakin giving her one.
okay,
or-
alright. So you're saying the Rebels Onwards hilt is
Mm.
1. I love those.
I
hilts.
do love them too.
They are my
great.
favorite. And I regret picking up the other hilts at
Yeah.
Galaxy's Edge instead of those hilts
Yeah, yeah.
because I love those ones.
Yeah.
They're awesome.
Anakin Skywalker.
4. I know. It's
No,
It's a
actually, to be
classic.
fair, yeah, I was gonna say it's more probably tainted by who it's associated with rather than the hilt design itself.
it's a classic.
It's a good
hilt.
hilt.
It's a good hilt.
It's probably when people think of hilts,
But-
you probably think of Anakin's as the
Yes.
first one.
But also, my issue with Anakin's hilt is the grip at the bottom.
Doesn't look
It's-
comfy.
It does not look comfortable.
But
to
I
hold
like
it
the
all.
wirings coming out. It looks pretty cool.
Yeah.
Like has some cores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So what positions do we have left?
So we got 2
2.
and 5. Okay.
These two both don't belong anywhere near the bottom.
Okay.
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, 2. I knew you were gonna say Kylo.
Yeah.
Kylo Ren's hilt is awesome.
Yeah.
I think
Nice.
it's the
Nice.
most uniquely designed hilt.
But I am disappointed with what you've put.
I
at
feel
5.
like what's gonna be
Count Dooku.
Yeah.
You put the
I
The angled hilt.
know. That's one of my favorites.
should have been Anakin's at the bottom in that list, in
Should've
my
been
opinion.
Anakin's. Yeah, no. Count Dooku's is one of my favorite. Count Dooku, Ahsoka. That you did my top 3
Those are all
favorite
great
hilts.
hilts, though.
They are.
They're top 5 probably
Yeah.
hilts of the whole franchise.
Of course. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I'll probably have them as my top 5.
That's a good selection.
Yeah, that's unreal. What's your last one? I'm
My
gonna
last
try
one.
and think of some Jedi while I'm doing this at the same
Mhm.
time.
I'm gonna go with Mandalorians.
Ooh,
So
okay,
we're
that's
gonna start off
interesting.
with your favorite,
Yeah,
Bo-Katan.
5.
5, straight off the bat.
I don't think she's got great of a character.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
fair enough.
Yeah.
What about Gar Saxon?
Okay, actually quite 4.
4. Okay.
I'm going up so far.
Okay. Next one, Sabine Wren.
Crap. 3. Oh, damn. I'm really going up the order here.
You are.
I'm screwed.
Grogu. Din Grogu.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say
He
he's
is
on
a
Mandalorian. Now he
Mandalorian.
is
He's
after
a
that.
Mandalorian.
Yeah, 2.
Wow.
I've really just gone up here.
Number 1, the Armorer. Wow. Okay. If
No,
you-
to be fair, I was holding out hope for Boba Fett, Jango Fett, but technically, do they count as Mandalorian? Yeah, now they do.
Yeah, I would say so, but no.
I would switch Gar with Sabine, probably,
So Sabine down to 4
and Grogu
with the armor.
with Armorer.
That's fair.
I think Armorer at 2 is still. I think she's very cool.
Yeah, of
I
course.
love the coat. I love how she uses the tools to absolutely decimate, and she's so calm and chill with the whole time. I think she's underrated,
Yeah, that's
and
fair.
she'd be a mystery with her.
There has been.
All
All
right,
right.
so
Last one.
I've got 3 so far still. I think 2 more. I'm gonna put. Oh, should I? I don't even. Let me.
We've got Jedi loading here.
the thing is I don't actually know how to spell,
That's fine as
his
long as you
name,
know how to say
but
it.
that's why I'm trying to get his name up so I can properly. Oh, here's. Yeah. Yeah.
I
okay.
almost feel like I know what he's gonna say
There's
because
that person. That's not the one I was thinking of initially, but that's definitely going in there because underrated as.
I'm very curious to see if
And
his find is the one that I'm thinking of.
alrighty,
'Cause I
and this
know-
person, which wasn't going to be my initial one, and guess what? The find. I didn't actually find that person.
Oh,
The one that I initially wanted. So I've got.
Do you know who that was? Because I'm curious to find it. Was it
I want to know his name.
Was it?
It was. Yeah, you go.
Oppo Rancisis?
Oh, how do
Oppo
you spell that? Oh, here we go.
He's the hairy face man.
No, it wasn't. I
Wow,
wasn't
okay.
going that obscure. It was
Okay.
going to be Kit Fisto's apprentice.
Oh
And
yeah,
Grievous's
Akbar's
lair.
son
Yeah,
or whatever.
yeah,
his name
yeah.
is.
The one who was too confident on thinking he could take down Grievous and
Imagine
then gets trashed
losing
on.
to Grievous by
But-
Blaster.
Yeah, but I was gonna say Grievous is still a bit of a menace, so he
Yeah,
just
that's
got
fair.
done dirty. But he was the one. I was like, I didn't want to be mean and say the Akbar race. Kid
One
Fisto's.
colour.
Yeah, I was gonna say I can't remember his name, but I actually thought he had good passion. Just
He fought well
yeah,
until he
he
didn't.
tried. He tried.
He tried. That's all you can do against Grievous.
Obi-Wan. Off the gate.
Whoa.
Off the gate.
Jam, you started like that for a lot
Yeah,
of
I've done the hot ones at the start.
2. I'm leaving that one slot open for...
Let's just say, without you knowing, I wouldn't have him at 2.
Okay, that makes me think there's a lot of good ones in here now.
Well, I think
Okay, alright.
some of
Yeah,
these are cool.
yeah. Yep.
Mara Jade.
Whoa. Whoa. Whoa.
Whoa, legends!
We got a video coming up about Mara Jade as well.
Yeah, that's actually epic.
3.
So what was Obi-Wan again?
2.
Huh. Plo Koon.
God.
I already know where he would go for me.
5.
Oh,
5.
you're going to regret that after I say this next one. Cypher DS.
I'm happy with him at 4.
I'm happy with him at 4.
We don't really get a lot about him, but we don't get to see him in action that much. But I feel like his whole story behind creating the clone army
It's
without
pretty messed up.
It is messed up, but it's interesting.
It's interesting,
really
yeah.
interesting. So
Who's left?
1,
It's funny because I would probably have this person at my 1 too.
yeah.
This is the underrated one I was talking about. I completely
Yeah.
forgot he existed for a second.
Yeah.
Quinlan Voss.
Oh, see, no, I would
See, I love Quinlan Voss.
I haven't been a fan of. I'm not
I
a fan
love
of
him. He's
Quinlan Voss.
acrobatic. He's
Yeah.
free spirit. He's
Yeah.
actually not. He's
Nah.
not pure. He's not a pure Jedi. In my
Yeah,
opinion.
I know.
See,
Nah,
that's interesting. Interesting.
Weak.
So you're not happy with that list?
No, I'll
So-
put him at 5.
Out of all the lists we've done today, I think you're not happy with the Jedi one the most,
Absolutely not.
and I was not happy with what was the one with
The ships.
ships probably. Yeah, probably ships or Mandalorians.
Yeah,
One of them two. Yeah,
you know.
it's pretty good though.
Hey, that was good
I
fun.
think we probably aced a lot of them though.
Yeah,
Definitely reckon our rate was a lot better than
I reckon.
You know.
Yeah.
if
yeah.
I had to like stick with them.
Well, there's a
Yeah.
lot that we can kind of do with it, especially in character-wise, because there's so many.
So many characters.
Yeah. Anyway,
Yeah.
that was good. That was really good
I
fun.
hope you guys enjoyed seeing our kind of take on where we'd rank these random things, but I think overall it was a good time to
Absolutely.
have a try about something different.
Yeah.
Which is always fun. So
That's it. Yeah.
yeah.
Go follow us on social media. We're at Coruscant Nights. We're posting there every so often. And yeah, we'll see you next week.
catches.